The daughters of Zelophehad go to the council and camp of Israel and say, hey, we have a right. Our dad died with no sons. Give us an inheritance amongst our father's brothers. The Almighty says what the daughters of Zelophehad say is right. Give them their father's inheritance. Now, the tribe is coming back and saying, but if they marry outside of the tribe, then in the year of Jubilee, the tribal allotment that is ours will get, sent off to another tribe, and it's just going to be, we're going to be land swapping, and people are going to try to consolidate more of the land for themselves by doing these intermarriages and whatever else, right? What does the Almighty say? What these guys say is also right. It's very, very fiddler on the rooftop. You're right, and you're also right. So these people have a right. These people have a right. Well, what happens if we say, well, your right doesn't matter. Only your right does. And we're going to defeat your guys' right so that we can protect your guys' right. Or vice versa. You're going to end up dividing the camp of Israel. But what they do is they develop a solution that's actually going to uphold the rights of both parties. They don't try to defeat one another. They try to come up with a way that, yes, the girls can get an inheritance, but that inheritance is not going to go to another tribe. But this is something that our leaders need to be doing. They are not supposed to be fighting half the country, not when it's not right to do so. Obviously, there are times, civil war, and slavery, those kinds of things. There are times. But as a general course, if somebody has a legitimate right, say, hey, I have the right to the Second Amendment, that is a fact. And somebody else is like, okay, but what do we do to stop school shootings? Yeah, that's a problem. Let's make a plan. How can we do that? And start having those conversations in a way where it's not a my right versus yours, but how can we put those two rights together and walk forward together?